You over there? Everything looking good? Alright. Peace, peace. This is your boy Baba Mimoon Ikram, aka Beautiful Black Boy Bliss. Thank you for checking out this video. Thank you for tuning into the channel. I don't want to be long, but I gotta come strong because we gotta be right and stay away from wrong. You know that rhymes? Okay. But really, the whole point of what I'm saying today, particularly to the younger people who may watch this video, I'm talking about people who are in high school, who are like on the upper edge of high school, like they get ready to come out of high school, and people are grooming them for the workforce. People who are just new in college, even those are people who are in their late 20s, early 30s, and it may resonate with some people also in their 40s and 50s, well, wherever you are, but just letting you know from the beginning that this is targeted toward the young people. I mean, check it out wherever you are. But I say all that to say this. Younger people, we tend to tell them a lot of times, those of us who are quote-unquote successful, or we've made it, not so much that we've made it, but we've gotten the hang of adulting to the point where it seems like we're doing all right. It's just, the ability to respond increases, which is where we get the word responsibility, the ability to respond. And we start telling these younger people when we see them, because we see them making errors, right? Okay, we're watching them and we see them making errors, and we want to correct them because we care about the next generation. And we tell them things like, yo, let's make sure that you're being professional. Act professional. Okay? And so when a shorty hears that, or when a young person hears that word professional, unless they've been really taught, particularly younger African Americans, Latinos, even poor white kids, or just kids whose parents aren't really going through the dictionary, or not even their parents, but they have them in a facility where how to break down words down to their roots, Latin, Greek, things of that nature. If they're not in that situation, they may not have had this before. So when they hear that word professional, they go to the dictionary and look up the word professional. Professional really just means that you're getting paid for what you do, okay? It means that you're not an amateur at what you do, okay? Somebody who is an amateur bodybuilder, somebody goes to the gym, I'm saying, I consider myself an amateur bodybuilder, okay? I don't get paid to bodybuild, right? There's nobody sponsoring what I'm doing. Like, there's no checks coming to me for doing it. In fact, I'm using money, okay? Using money to get fit. Why? Because, or stay fit. Using money. Why? Because at the same time, I'm not getting paid for it. I'm not a professional bodybuilder. Now, I know cats that are IFBB Pro, which means that they're actually getting paid to bodybuild. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between professional and amateur. Professional means that you're getting paid for what you do. So if you tell somebody, yo, let's make sure you're acting professional. Okay, make sure you're being professional at the job. You ever had like a conversation at work with your coworker and you're like, yo, dog, let's be professional. Okay, now when you said that, think about that. When you said that, did you mean let's act like money's on the line? Like, what did you mean when you said let's be professional? What we're dealing with when we talk about meaning of words like that, we're talking about a subject called semantics. It's a I wouldn't say branch, but I guess you could say it's like a topic within linguistics. Semantics dealing with the meaning of words, okay? Or just the meaning of things. You could even take semantics on a sentence level. But when you hear the word professional, when you go look it up, it means that you're getting paid for what you do. But when we're hearing it, when it's being used in our presence, it doesn't necessarily mean that. And then to top it off, we're also telling young people, and we also hear ourselves, and that's why I repeat it to them, the whole idea of professionalism. And that right there is like a totally different can of worms. Like, that's just like some like mesmerizing. Now you see it, now you don't. Like, what does that really even mean, professionalism, okay? So a lot of times people, use that word. It's a charismatic term to hide a lot of things. And really, we must, if we're going to tell people or coach people or guide people in which way they must go, younger people in particular, you're going to have to unpack these terms for them, because when they hear professional, it's not what you think is professional. When you hear professionalism, it's not what they think professionalism, or maybe even what you think is professionalism. So even to like the average adult too who may hear this, think about the word professionalism and think about like what that really means and what that translates to. Because at the same time, I'm not really a fan of the word professionalism because it's so dubious in meaning. But just make sure if you're telling somebody be professional, that you define what you mean by that. Okay, so that way when they get, confronted with a similar type of situation which evokes a similar response that prompted you to say the word professional, they'll be using it within the proper context. And so then we have some type of agreement in meaning, because if we don't have agreement in meaning, people are using words they don't understand, and when you use words that you don't understand, pretty much you're under a spell. So this video now is about 5 minutes long. I didn't mean to take too much time. Like I said in the beginning, I don't want to be long, but I want to make sure that we are doing the right thing out there, doing the right thing by our communities, doing the right thing by our families. And check out the channel. I'll be sharing more posts, more videos. Peace.